Hello and welcome back to my first after action report, as promised. Um, yeah, what is the situation at the moment? In my first strategic video, I explained that I have a plan if the Axis is playing very defensively. As you can see, we have now October 37 and we have a full-scale war. World tension is 100%. And yeah, first I will show you what happened on the European theater, and later on what happened in the Pacific region with my strategy. Uh, yeah, what happened here? I do not know exactly how this could have happened, but Germany now rules Denmark. They have islands here at the border, and there were an airborne landing in Skepaflo, and the German players had the possibility to bring their divisions, armored divisions and infantry divisions to northern England and start an invasion. I'm exactly not sure how that could happen, because the English player has one of the largest fleets and can defend the island easily from naval invasions or transport convoys. And yeah, I was a bit astonished because I worked in the Pacific region, and then someone said in our TeamSpeak that the German had landed, and I asked where, and they said in northern England. Okay, something new in this game. So yeah, the Germans overrun Denmark, got these islands on the northern border of the map, and they had a chance to land in England with airborne. And where I'm a bit astonished again is I asked the English player some words beforehand. My buddy player with the US and the English player should work on a strategy for the European region, for the European theater. And I told them that they are completely free in their decisions, and I will only concentrate on the Pacific. And I'm not exactly sure what's the outcome here, what's the idea behind, but after I got the message that the German invasion had started on the mainland of Great Britain, I asked the English player what is with the air security, what had happened, because you can only land airborne divisions if you have an air security of more than 75%, and he told me that are all planes in the air. And then I asked again if he is now under control, and after the game is now over, the first session, I see here in the air sector northern England there is not only one British aircraft on air. He has some here, 100 at 1,000 in southern England sector, but nothing here. The Germans also have here an airfield, and they can easily drop their paratroopers because the paratroopers don't fight here at the front. At the front line they had tanks and normal infantry divisions, and they can easily drop the paratroopers in those 3 sectors or in those 4 sectors, and then the complete army here in the middle of England is gone. And I think we have to speak some words about that fact. And yeah, he had a lot of divisions here to defend the Suez Channel. I do not know exactly what's the plan behind here in the European theater. It was a well done ruse of the Axis players, but with air superiority and with the whole naval fleet, or a part of the naval British fleet, this could not happen. This is I'm fully astonished, and my buddy brought his divisions here to England to defend the British mainland against the invasion of the Axis. Let's have a look. What are the templates? Okay, they are only partly stocked, but yeah. England, I think normally it should be gone. We had the luck that the Russian player made an invention and sent some troops to defend England. Otherwise, this island, I think, had been gone in mid of 37. So that's the new theater, European theater. They now have the Axis has a base here in the near of Canada and the United States, and yeah, now I think the main priority of the English player and my buddy in the United States is to defend England and possibly, yeah, hopefully, possibly, do not know, they can bring the Germans down. But yeah, in the Pacific region, what happened here? Nothing special. I built my first Marine divisions, 12. As I said in my strategy video, I will have 24 Marine divisions. They only have a front width of 10 and support artillery. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That should be sufficient to keep the Japanese into combat, and my dive bombers can do their job. At the moment, these 12 divisions, they are exercising because I had to throw them in battle on a very early stage, and now they are working on their veterancy. Those 12 divisions, 8 divisions will be directly sent to Guam, 4 divisions I will send to Wake Island to have some offensive divisions here in this region and possibly can engage Japanese player in the Pacific. In the Pacific, nothing special up to now. I just start to reinforce the 4 islands here, my Pacific Red Ball Express, as I told it in the strategic video. So each of these islands are defended by 4 divisions. The divisions are set up very easily. They have a front width of 20. They have support artillery and engineer company to strengthen their defense. And if the Japanese players, that are 2 at the moment, have the same strategy than I have and will bring the defenders down with dive bombers or tactical bombers, nevertheless those 4 divisions do not have the chance to defend the island the whole time. These divisions are set up to hold the enemy as long as they can in this position, and then my fleet can engage and destroy the Japanese fleet and landing divisions. From our main strategic focus, we started as planned with the Monroe Doctrine to get to justify the war goal against Venezuela, but we stopped it after we saw that the world tension is rising and that the Axis is playing very aggressively, and therefore we stopped this and spent those points now in the war tree of the US, the giant awakes, and on now we can also, the next focus will be the war bonds that reduce the Great Depression. Also, we have to switch our economy law to war economy, and there are a lot of things we now can do. I already got the Newport shipbuilding with the deck size, which enlarged the deck size of 25%, and as planned I already started to check the Essex class. Up to that point, 235 days, I think it will be mid of 38, and I will start to build the Essex class, and then I can gauge the Japanese player, yeah, mid of 39. Up to that point, mid of 39, end of 39, I will be not combat ready to engage the Japanese player in the Pacific. Until that point, I will only bring troops in this region on the strategic islands, and yeah, try to find a plan how to engage the islands at the Marianas, Saipan, Iwo Jima, and possibly this little island. It's Marcos Island, and then I will see if I have the Marianas, if I directly try a full-scale attack on the Japanese mainland, or if I start some inventions here in this region to protect the rubber resources, rubber and oil resources, which are necessary for our airplanes. From research, further things, we splitted the research slots a bit. So this is my personal research slot for the Pacific region. The lowest research slot is the personal research slot of my buddy, where he can research things for the European theater, and these are research slots where we can use both of us. And at the moment we are taking the artillery and the computing machine, which give us a favor on both sides of the earth. From a construction part, at the moment we are building some military factories and naval dockyards. That's it. We have a very high capacity in that. From a logistics point of view, we are really short on artillery, we are really short on infantry equipment, and that's it. At the moment we do not produce any more than infantry equipment, support equipment, and the artillery. And the artillery, we started now, as you can see here, on a full production line. Now we have to wait until the production efficiency is growing. These are for the recruitment. This is the second part for my US Marine Corps. These are the same like the other Marine divisions, with a front width of 10 and support artillery. Pacific Guards, they are built to protect the islands, and the other things are on my buddy that have first wave. He's working with a combat width of 21. Do not know exactly how, but I have an idea, because at the moment he's taking the anti-tank guns, and to attach here an anti-tank gun you have a combat width of 22, and I think he has Dwight D. Eisenhower, yes, which reduces the own combat width of 10%, and then he has only 20, and he can act with 4 of those divisions in a single combat. Yeah, this is only a short after action report because at the moment we do not have any action in this action report besides the engagement of the British mainland, but at this stage I have nothing to do with this engagement. There are some destroyer fleets which are hunting the German submarines. The Italian forces are breaking through the region here in Northern Africa, and it's quite funny, I see that here now. France is not a young player, but they are breaking through it seems that they're breaking through the defense lines of the Italian player, which yeah, it's quite funny, but I do not think that this will be engagement which the Italian player has problems with. So now I told them that I will not invent here in the European theater. It's their job, but I think we have to prioritize some goals for the sessions, and let's see how this will work. From my part, I'm happy. I'm on track with my plan. We have now October 37. I do not have the possibility now to have more troops or more ships or anything else. Tech is on track. My production is on track. I think the marine divisions will be trained by end of the year, and then I have my whole armies for the Pacific region ready and combat ready, and that's all I need, those two armies, to engage players of Japan. And if my plan works, I will secure Japan and the Asian region with two armies, one defensive, one attack army, and with two carrier task forces. Yeah, nothing more at the moment because we are on a very early stage of the game. Hope you enjoyed this short overview, and I'm really keen how this session will go on with a very aggressive Axis player which engaged the English mainland, and they have two strategic bases to engage UK also here at the Canadian border, which will bring them directly to our main door. Yeah, more after the next session next week, and then hopefully we have the English mainland secured on our own. Bye bye.